What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, man? Nieces and nephews, kinfolks and cousins, your Godfather is back. And the house is, of course, packed. Are we doing good? Big Shirley can cook her ass off. Her gout and her rheumatiz might be flaring up, but other than that, that's the problem. What are we talking about tonight? Hold on. What are we talking about tonight? I want you guys to notice, I put a post up on IG, and it was a very insightful post. And I actually put another post up here recently, but I'm going to tell you where it all started from. It all started from the concept of women sacrificing for something. And I asked a question to women, what are you willing to do? I put it out there, this post. 22 million jobs were lost, or 22 million jobs were quit in the last 2 months. 22 million jobs. We are going through what is being called the Great Resignation. That means people are quitting. And you know who's leading the way in quitting? Women. Women are leading the way in quitting. Sound is muffled? I don't know. Because let's go ahead and everybody say goodbye to this one chick that asked why you always talking down to women. Everybody say goodbye to her. You can't come over here if you're not going to be balanced. The mic is muffled. I don't know. Maybe it's this particular thing. All right. Maybe it's this particular Rode mic. I think this just may be a dead mic. So anyway, let's do it this way. 22 million jobs have been quit in the last 2 months. Was the sound muted or was it muffled or not? Was the sound muted or muffled or no? Yeah, you got women coming over here with these damn talking points and never really get their shit together. Hold on. I think it's just that mic may be dead. So, as loyal members of the family and the academy, you guys get to help me test out new stuff. And the ultimate point is this: what coronavirus showed the world? It showed the world that everybody don't need to be in these offices. Companies have realized that productivity has not dipped. Productivity has stayed the same. This is why New York City will never be the same again. Everybody living in New York City realized they're living there to be close to work when now you have mobile phones and high-speed internet connection. So now companies are like, why do we need to pay these millions of dollars in rent? And then more importantly, women are starting to realize, why am I becoming women are asking themselves, why am I being a school teacher as a woman, working as a school teacher, putting my kid in daycare, going to work to teach somebody else's kids, to come home, to pick my kids up from daycare, to see them for a little bit. Women are starting to recognize, one, I didn't want to go to school and have a job. I didn't want to go to school and have a job. I didn't want to have all this responsibility no way. And it is better to work part-time for my man than full-time out here. That is what is happening. And I was asking a friend of mine the other day, a sister. I said, let's look at it. If the the female recession happens along with the Great Resignation, if all these women are leaving customer service, retail, restaurants, people are having a hard time finding employees, right? If all these people continue to leave, what is the workforce going to look like as women leave? And the only way you can leave as a woman is if you have a man. The workforce is going to look like men and unmarried women. And what group of women is the most unmarried? Right now, before coronavirus, 1 in 4 black women expect to be married. Well, I want you to fast forward 5 years from now. If women are starting to leave the workforce, marriage filings in this country were at a 50-year high in 2019, in 2020. Every other group was getting married because other women, while feminism and womanism, equality and all this other kind of stuff was a nice talking point, a lot of these other women are like, I'd rather be at home. I'd rather be at home with my man. Fast forward to this question. Fast forward to what happened. And I put it up on Instagram. There was a woman in there said, I've done too much to sacrifice for my career. That's what she said. She said, well, you know what? That sounds good and well and all, but I've done too much to sacrifice for my career. That's what she said. Did it not post? It didn't post. Anyway, she said, I've done too much to sacrifice for my career. So I'll put the post up later. So this is what it looks like. And Pa Nama says, I'm sorry, but I sacrificed too much to leave my career. That was her response when I said 22 million jobs were quit in the last 2 months. That was her response, okay? And my response to her was enjoy age 55. Okay? That post, that comment has 147 replies. Let me skip all the way down to the punchline. No disrespect intended. Okay? Let me skip all the way down to the punchline. No disrespect intended. But the woman who says, I'm sorry, but I sacrificed too much to leave my career is a social worker making $55,000 a year. And my question is this. A man is worth less than $55,000 a year in a civil service job. I want you guys to go look at the replies because she was defending her position. I thought she was going to say something like, I'm a physician, I'm an attorney, I'm a cardiologist. I mean, I'm thinking she's going to say something with high six figures, lots of public capital, a lot of influence. I mean, a vice president of mergers and acquisition at Goldman, like that one sister who was in New York who said, she spent 2 years going to work at the Big Four. This woman is a social worker. And understand, that is a job using your emotional capital to make sure other people's family situation is okay. And it uses up all of what you got. And what's your return? What's your get back? It's not $355,000. It's $27 an hour. And see, this is what I mean. Let's look at this person right here. The one that says, Kevin got issues. Well, let's go ahead and bring it right now. Bring your big ass on here right now and let's talk about it. Prove me wrong. Don't talk shit. Prove me wrong. Don't type shit in the comment section. Get on here and prove me wrong. No other group of women would say, I have worked too hard for my career as a social worker making $55,000 to get rid of a man, a black man in particular. So I want you ladies to understand that this is Order 66.
Order 66.
This is how much or how little our women have been taught to think of marriage and relationship, to where they are willing to waste their lives working for somebody else. Why is this important? Because I also published on YouTube. Yeah, she ain't gonna join. You know, she had all that smoke, but she wasn't gonna bring her ass on here Where did she go? She ran away like most cowards do. She bounced like most cowards do. Oh, oh, oh. So I need you to understand, this woman is going to go through her life alone. Like that 22-year-old young girl who honestly said, marriage is scary. Getting married is scary. I need to do something when I'm a 22-year-old woman with the degree in communications and French. I need to make enough money early on in my entry-level career to stock away some money so I can have a nest egg in case the marriage that we tend to file divorce 80% of the time from when a divorce happens. This is nuts. This is nuts. So I want you guys to understand something. Every time you guys put that in there, if y'all keep putting that in there, if y'all keep putting that comment in there, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna remove it. Stop putting that in there. Stop putting those in there. So Big Shirley, social workers, understand something. Social work, valuable work, but but is it worth your life? Is it worth your life? And that's my question. Are you willing to sacrifice your career? She said, I want to sacrifice my career, but are you willing to pay a life for it? Let's get right down to it. That's the point. Are you willing to pay a life for it? Because that's the cost. Far too many of our women are paying. Let's get it. Join on in. Now, here's the thing. You got to have make sure you have your lighting up is correct. Oh, what is going on over here? Turn on questions. Instagram is doing crazy thing. Turn off request to go live. Turn on request to go live. So there they go. All right. Come on. Sometimes you guys think it's me. Yeah, black men earn an average of $9,000 less than the average white man, but the way a lot of black women talk is they talk like black men are broke. And the reality is a lot of black women got to admit, you were raised not to know how to work with a man, and you think relationships are scary. It is less scary to be a baby mama than it is to be a wife. It is less scary to be a baby mama than a wife. And understand something. We get it. It's how a lot of you ladies were raised. So, hit the request to go live. Let's see, view the request. Hold on just a second. All right. So, she's mad now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to her. She's mad. She's mad. See, what happens is a lot of times these unattractive women who can't get a man, they get mad. They get mad, and it's not my fault that you're unattractive and can't get a man. That's why so many women like this woman are so preoccupied with trying to call somebody gay, is because they're damn near men. Women like her are damn near men, so are you gay? Well, when a caveman is when the man has to be a caveman to be masculine because you're such a butch. When a man has to damn near be a caveman because you masculine. That's why they're so worried, Daisy Dukes. You cannot be a sophisticated, refined gentleman, a man. You got to be a Cro-Magnon man to be or straight up nigga to be with somebody like this. You got issues. No, bring your ass on the camera and don't talk shit. Hey, look, all that shit waved down your back, bring it on here. With the bonnet and the blue. I told you, I'll make you famous. Look at that. Pocahontas, that ain't your hair. Come on. What's wrong? I always the first thing black women do when they can't win an argument is they want to fight or they want to attack. Or let me attack his sexuality. You mad because you can't get a man on my level. You mad because you couldn't wash a man on my level's drawers. At best, you are the last option before masturbation after the club. That's what you are. Chicks like her are the last option before lotion after the club. After you got the henny dick, you either say, well, shit, number one, number two, number three, god damn. You done fucked around and got you a couple of taquitos or some stuff. You done slid by Jack in the Box, went by Jack in the Crack. You're like, well, damn, man, I need to go ahead and get this doing. What am I doing? Well, let me call up Weavzilla. You know, the chick that just like the blue M&M. Well, yeah, man, maybe I can go ahead and, she at least let me hit it from the back. I ain't even got to kiss her. I ain't even got to look at her. All I got to do is come in and say, all I got to do is just slide by on her. I ain't got to talk to her and give her no conversation. All you got to do is be like, how you doing? And then she usually these phone calls. 2:45 in the morning. Hey, what you doing? Huh? And then she answer, huh? Oh, no, I ain't sleep. Oh, okay. You by yourself? Yeah. All right. Can I slide through? Give me about 15 minutes. Bet. That's who she is. That's why, look at that. That's what she built for. And then she get mad because somebody who actually has a career or a future would never consider to make somebody like her their woman. They want to call every man that they can't get gay. Sour grapes. Well, he must be gay. He don't want me. He got to be gay. If he don't want all that, he must be gay. Collect call from Harris County. Will you accept the charges? Yeah, that's our man. Yeah, girl, I got me 9 inmates. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking with me, you fucking with the best. I'm gonna learn you bros to stay in your place. Stop playing with black men. Shut your, look at it. Well, at least you got a collarbone. Oh my God, you got the chest tattoo? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. You want to say something else, sweetheart? You want to go ahead and apologize? I'll let you go if you apologize. Or I'm going to make you famous. See, that's what I'm going to start doing with a lot of you shit talking chicks. I'm going to start making you famous. You are now going to be on the soundboard. Uh-oh. I don't need the rap. She's selling pussy. Shout out to Mr. Jeff. Oh, I'm going to hell. Oh, I'm going to hell. Y'all are terrible. Stop it. So we're going to turn the request off to go live. We're going to turn them back on. I don't need the rap. She's selling coochie. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. So, why is this important? All joking aside, let me leave her alone because, she got to go She got to go pull out her next shift at the ER, which is cool. She probably make money. She in scrubs and shit, you know. Daytime nurse, nighttime stripper. I mean, I ain't mad at you. Shit. Oh, shit. Seriously, though. $55,000. $55,000. Okay, here's the question. All right. Look, young lady, in all seriousness, don't come in somebody's chat room or channel talking crazy and expect to just get your shit off. Okay? I'm being disrespectful because she was disrespectful. And unfortunately, it's a sad case, and especially in our community, there are times you have to meet disrespect with respect to clear some of the sense. That ain't the purpose. Yeah, if you can't learn how to speak to a man, shut your mouth.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. No, it's not hard to fool me. No, 'cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yes. Yeah, lead the way, I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good lies, 'cause I'll find a better one, yeah. Susceptible now, before the moment flies.
Yeah. Lunes. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero, pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios todo lo ve, que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré, no vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón, porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah, no me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero, Money work. Se arregla con dinero, Money work. De corazón, la plata no te hace ser feliz. De corazón, de corazón. No te hace ser feliz. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Money work. Money work. Money work. Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am well. How old are you?
I'm 27.
All right. So, I'm talking about this whole notion of cost or sacrifice. What is a man? Or did you have a question? Turn off the comments on your
My
page.
phone just went out.
Okay. I'm talking about, is a man a cost or a sacrifice? Or do you have a question?
Can you like further
Are
explain
you
that
single
to
or are you
me?
married?
Single.
Any children?
No.
All right. I've asked a question. I've been asking the question to women. Would you be willing to quit your full-time job to work part-time for your man?
Yes.
All right. Would you, so, well, that already changed. So do you want to get married?
I actually do. Eventually. Yes.
Eventually, by what age?
Um, in the next few years, I would say.
Next few years? Next 3 years? Next 5 years?
By 30, probably. Yeah.
What month is your birthday in?
May.
So you'll be 28 in May?
Yes.
And do you want children after marriage?
Yes, I would like one boy and one girl.
Do you want 2 kids? You can't predict that.
Yeah.
Did you go to college?
I did,
Did you complete
but
college?
sorry?
Did you complete college?
No, I did not actually. I wanted to be a psychologist, but then I changed my mind. I'm actually a barber, hairstylist.
Here we go. And unmarriable. When I asked about marriage, why was the hesitation like, one day, and then it turns out you want to be married in less than 2 years or some change?
I'm a little nervous.
Why?
That's probably why there was hesitation.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know why you ladies feel like that's a sufficient answer. That's your biological clock. You're about to slam head face first into the wall. How long is your longest relationship?
2 years.
When did it end?
A year ago.
Who ended it?
It was mutual.
No, it's never mutual. It's never mutual. So either we're gonna have a real conversation or I'm just gonna, come on, it's never mutual. Who ended it?
It actually was mutual.
It's never mutual.
Yeah.
Never mutual. See, I'm already seeing the issue here, but I don't know if you see it.
What's the issue?
Oh, no. We do it my way, not yours. It's never mutual. Who ended it?
I mean, we were
the
like,
likelihood of you and Roger coming to the house on a Thursday at 5 o'clock and saying, you know what? I think we should end it. And y'all on the same page at the same time. That's mutual. No. There's a problem, there's a breakup, come on.
yeah.
Okay,
We were just like arguing a lot, and like we just both decided that.
How many
like,
times have you guys broken up before the final breakup?
A couple times.
How many
Yeah,
times
it was
did you cheat?
kind of like
How many
it was
times did
kind
you
of
cheat?
like no. I never cheated on him.
You never had sex with another man?
No.
Never had sex with another woman?
No.
You never gave your number to a man in DM?
The only time I did that was with clients.
So if you were
when they wanted to come in.
So if you were in a happy, committed, monogamous, fulfilling relationship, you mean to tell me your text messages with your ex would have stood up to him just going through and looking at them?
It didn't really have much to do with that. I mean,
I'm
it
just
was
saying,
more
man, you
so,
know what I'm saying is women often think cheating is having sex, and you guys often flirt with men. Y'all
mhm,
have men up on deck and everything else. I'm not new to this. But at the
yeah,
end of the day, we move forward. You're 28, you're a barber.
yes.
Seriously. At what age?
He was definitely intimidated by my job. That's for sure.
Bro?
He didn't like the fact that, I was cutting men's hair. I think that kind of
How old was he?
2 years older than me.
What did he do for a living?
Insurance.
Okay. We'll come back to that one.
Okay.
But if you had to say, you're 28 chronologically, how would you say you're emotionally?
I don't know. I would say a lot of people tell me I'm mature for my age.
Okay. For 28?
Yeah, probably.
Really?
Or like, yeah.
28, man. In 1940 or 1950, you would have been married and probably had 3 or 4 kids by now.
Mhm.
You said I don't know to major things 4 or 5 times. So the people who are telling you you're mature must be in junior high. It's not an insult, man, but I'm asking you important developmental questions. First, I asked you about marriage. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe one day in the future, and it turns out you want to be married by 30. That's 2 years.
I feel like there are some things that I want to work on mentally before I get married. Um,
That's fair.
I've been through a lot, so I want to
What's the
make sure
purpose of
that
marriage? What's the purpose of marriage in your opinion?
um companionship, um security.
You buy a dog for companionship. You get an alarm
Yeah.
system for security.
Mhm.
Family,
Yeah.
children. Are you prepared to be somebody's wife and their mother and then somebody's mother?
I think that I'm still working on myself emotionally and mentally.
So the answer
Definitely, 'cause
is no.
yeah, I'm not ready yet.
All right.
No.
So are you in therapy now?
No, I'm not in therapy, but
Okay.
I listen to
Okay.
podcasts, self-help books.
No, podcasts don't do shit. You need therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy. Because man, let's start from the beginning. The clock.
Yeah.
Women, the clock makes decisions for you guys.
Mhm.
And at 30, so like let's say you were emotionally mature and ready. And you met a
Yes.
guy who wants to be married, marriage minded, your kind of guy. How long do you think from meeting him on day one, do you think it should take before you're engaged?
Um, I would say a year.
And how long from being engaged before you marry?
I wouldn't want it to be that long. So maybe like 2 years.
2 years of engagement? Is that what I'm hearing? 2 years of engagement?
Yeah, actually, yeah, two
Okay,
years.
so a year before you engage, 2 years engaged.
Hmm.
Buy a dog, die alone. That's 3 years, man.
Oh no, I mean like 2 years. Like the first year would be
That's
engaged and engaged for another year to plan, everything.
okay. That's why I asked
Yeah.
twice. But either way,
Okay.
it's still two. That's still 2 years. What do you need to be with somebody a year and engaged for a year? Are you gonna be paying for your own wedding? Are you gonna do it just as a piece, or are you gonna have a wedding?
I definitely want a wedding for sure.
Your mother and father got the money to pay for that?
My dad, he's an engineer.
Your mother and father have the money to pay for that?
Well, my mom's not around, but she
Your
passed
father's,
away.
you're your only child?
No, I have 2 younger brothers.
So your father's going to pay for your wedding?
I've never talked to him about that, actually.
So the answer is?
If I asked him, he
So if
would.
your father doesn't pay for it, who's going to pay for it? See, these are grown-up questions.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess I want to get. I would have to, I guess. My husband or his family.
Yeah, that's not his responsibility. Not his responsibility.
Yeah.
You're a modern woman. You're not a wife. You make decisions based in fear, scarcity, and lack. I mean, come on. If I met a perfect guy, the right guy, it's going to at least be 2 years before I'm married. Because I want who to see you get married? Your clients?
No.
Who? Your mom ain't going to be around. Who? Your family?
No, it's for me.
It's for your ego. Do you make
Why
the
do
kind of
you,
money
why do you
make
say
for a
that?
wedding? Do you make enough money to afford the kind of wedding you want?
No, definitely not.
Then what the French toast are you talking about? See, that's what I wanted to show you guys. This is not a black woman thing. This is a modern woman thing. You average ass women have these fanciful visions. You're not a wife and you want some guy who's to wait for you to be perfect on day one while you're in process. Cool. But 2 years is too long.
Mm-hmm.
Then he has to pay for a wedding. To impress who?
Well, I mean, if I wanted a wedding, I'd probably ask my dad for that.
He's
If
still
I
gotta
can't,
pay
if I don't
for
have
it.
the money.
And what about the children
But
and family and everything? See, that's what I mean. Women today
I mean,
want weddings. They don't want marriages. They are worried about impressing other women. This is insane.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. I mean, I guess it would have to also be a discussion between me and my fiance
It's
as
a
well.
discussion between the bank. You don't make enough money to pay for this.
Yeah.
How much do you think a wedding would cost?
I don't know exactly. I know it's a lot of money. I don't know how
So
much.
you would take that away from your family and your house.
I
This is
mean,
what
isn't that traditional? Like traditionally.
You're not a traditional woman. Are you a virgin?
No.
You're not a traditional woman. And I'm saying this, ma'am, you women want traditional outcomes. Weddings, white dresses, and you're schizophrenic, psychotic non-virgins with trust issues.
Interesting.
Not interesting. You can't afford to pay, like most women, you can't afford to pay for the lifestyle you want. So a man is going to have to step into it. Either your daddy or your husband's family. I wish, if you had a man who was a thorough man, what you want us to pay for wedding with you, nigga? Go find another woman. Something wrong with her.
I don't know. I'm still working on myself financially and emotionally and mentally. So
But first thing I asked you what the marriage is about, you said companionship.
Oh yeah, like partnership.
There's no you can't make this shit up.
I mean, I would love to build an empire with the man I'm with.
Build an empire, lady. You cut hair for a living.
Yeah, I mean,
empire what?
You couldn't make
I have
this
other
up.
goals like real estate and.
Oh Jesus! He said it. Real estate, right?
Why?
Real estate. She's the stylist, the stylist with the real estate. You can't make this shit up. I want an empire. An empire,
Yeah.
really? How much of the empire would you make annually? How much you think you be making annually? You and your husband together. How much do you think you be bringing home in this empire?
It depends on the man. I mean, it depends on his
Yeah, but
job.
but you got the empire. When you got the empire, when it's what you want, the empire, how much?
I don't know, maybe like 100, 200.
100, 200 as an empire?
I mean, it could start there, and it could always we could always
No. The
work our way up.
empire. Empire's on $100,000.
Yeah,
What state do you live in?
New Jersey.
$100,000 in New Jersey?
Well, no,
Oh
it's
my God!
gonna be a lot more than that. Maybe
Oh my
like 500.
God.
Working for somebody else? Where am I get it? In the government? Where am I get it?
Entrepreneurs galore. Wealth. Empires. Man, you do hair. You cut hair. You're a barber. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're not paid. You're in New Jersey. Sound like you're right along the modern path, but you want a man who's a husband to delay starting his life with his wife for 2 years so you can have some wedding that you can't afford to pay for, your family ain't gonna pay for, so your father has to take out of his retirement, or your husband is you're gonna have to go into debt for it. Then you want an empire, you're gonna start off with wedding debt. And who's gonna attend this wedding? Who are these people you're gonna impress? Because we're talking $10,000 on the low end.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, modern women have been fed this Disney fantasy where you just sit there like, well, that's what I want. That's what I want. And do you realize that you go out on the streets of New Jersey and look to your left, look to your right. All the single women want the same thing you are, but you're not virgins.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not wives. You're not even emotionally ready for a real relationship.
Yeah, I've been through a lot that I need to work on emotionally.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But if you were a vehicle, okay, even if you were a Ferrari, if you had something, what kind of price could you put on it? With all the stuff.
Myself?
On the stuff if you were a car, what kind of price? If you were a car, let's say you were a Mercedes.
Okay.
Let's say you're a 500 series Mercedes, but with the stuff you've been through, what price would you put on the 2020? What price would you put on that Mercedes? Damn sure can't be factory new.
I don't know, because I think I have a lot to offer.
Thank you. Thank you. I was waiting for it. They never want to lower their price.
No, I don't think I'm brand new.
You're a human. You're 28 and you're damaged like us all. You can't get brand new prices. You said you got
I don't think
damage
I'm brand
initially.
new. But
Okay. My point is, women never want to settle. They never want to lower their price to match what they are.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot to offer. So this is what you tell the buyer. Hey, this Mercedes has been involved in an accident. We straightened out the frame. We fixed the transmission. We painted it. Now, and if they show you a car that was damn near total before and after, and said, brand new, this car is $95,000, but we'll give it to you for $88,000. You'd be like, I see all this damage. Yeah, but it's fixed and it has a lot to offer. What it didn't show you is it had low miles, or it had been driven a certain way. Man, you got damage and miles. And you want a high-end lifestyle. Why would a man who can afford to have an empire choose that as a wife?
Well, even if I'm working on myself, like
So
emotionally.
what? You can go get a 22-year-old who don't need work.
Well, I'm not gonna date or I'm not gonna be in a relationship unless I'm ready mentally. I'm not gonna expect the man to,
What
wait
did I
for
tell you
me or
guys? I said you ladies better learn something real quick. You better be prepared to meet a man at his level. Ma'am, at 29, at 28 years old, you're getting older. You're already in the category, and the Chinese will call you leftover women. Do you have, what kind of leverage do you have in the dating marketplace to demand a high price? Even if you got yourself mentally together,
Mhm.
what's the leverage?
I mean, I'm in great shape.
Okay.
I'm sweet. I, I'm kind.
Is that abnormal in the dating world? Is
I
that
think
special?
those are, I'm sorry?
Is that special?
I think there are other people out there that, have a lot to offer as well,
See, what
but
I need
are
you ladies to
younger.
understand is you need to start. This is why the sexual marketplace value. Really are pricing yourself appropriately. Y'all look at yourselves and you guys give yourself the benefit of the doubt and want to keep your price as high as possible. And ma'am, you're in New Jersey, the
Hmm.
tri-state area. There are a lot of people up there. And
Yeah.
you're going to have to adjust your price for the market. How many kids would you want if you had children? Did you say two? A boy and a
I would
girl?
say two.
Do you want to have to work after you're pregnant with your first child and married?
I mean, I would love to be like a stay-at-home mom and take care of my kids.
Okay. How much would a man need to make in New Jersey to have a stay-at-home wife?
So I'm just gonna go based off of how I grew up. My dad being an engineer, my mom was a stay-at-home mom. Um, they had 3 kids. I would say like 200.
How much is your rent?
Right now, I am moving, so it's 14.
Okay. Um, you want to live in a house or an apartment? A stay-at-home mom.
Hmm.
House?
Yeah.
Let's just say 200. Let's just say 200. What
I'm
percentage of
going
men?
based upon, how I
Well,
grew
that's
up.
fine, but what percentage of men in this country? What percentage of men in this country make $200,000 or more?
In the country, I don't really know the statistics.
Just guess.
Maybe like 10%.
10% of men make 100,000. You're talking about around 5% of men, 5 to 3% of men.
Hmm.
And I'm being extremely generous with the numbers. What would a man in the top 3 to 5% of earners, who arguably most women would want, because they would want a stay-at-home lifestyle, what do you think he would want from a woman?
With that type of money, with that
Uh-huh.
type of income,
Uh-huh.
respect, kindness, love.
Cooperation.
Yeah.
What's the most, your last boyfriend, how long you said that relationship lasted?
That was for 2 years.
And
But
what did he do
that
for a
was not
living?
that was not a healthy relationship.
What did he do for a living?
Insurance.
And how much did he make annually?
I think it was like 60, but he's still working on himself financially.
I had my 6 and my 63. Ma'am, have you ever dated a man making more than $75,000 a year?
Yeah, actually.
Seriously,
I have.
seriously
I
dated.
have.
Seriously dated. Seriously.
Yeah.
What age were you?
I was younger. I was 22.
How long did you date him?
That was also for 2 years, but it was, yeah.
Man, why do you think you get men making twice as much or 3 times as much older?
Can you repeat the question?
Why do you think you get a man making 2 to 4 times as much when you're older? This is how women
Well, I
think.
feel like it would
Women
be when
think
you're
of it
younger.
this way. Women look at it, I'm older, I make more money, I'm more experienced, my income has gone up, so you guys think your sexual marketplace value should go up. When you're older, more used, more damaged, you're not your 21-year-old self.
Yeah.
It needs to come down. If your last man was making 60, that's about what you can expect. 50 to 60. That's your man. And if you found a man making 50 to 60, if you got married, you'd have to work full time with 2 kids. Is it worth getting married and having 2 children if you got to work full time like you do now for the rest of your life? You got to work just as hard as you're working now. You can't take a break. You got to work because you got 2 mouths to feed.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth it?
I feel like that would be a little bit of a struggle. I would want to be there for my kids.
She said it.
Yeah.
Women today want to be luxury married or single. You guys are so fucking lazy. Like I said, this isn't a black thing, folks. This is a modern thing. You heard it. I put the question. You got to work like you do today, and you're willing to do that. But in order to enhance your life with a husband, a mate, someone to chronicle and walk through life with you, and you would get 2 children, that is not enough of a benefit. You didn't hear her say, well, yeah, I'm going to have to work anyway, right? But I get a husband and kids? Sure. No, I get a husband and kids. I'm supposed to have to do less. Or, no, ma'am, I know what I heard. If I'm going to have a husband, he needs to lighten my load. That's insane, man. Where are your people from?
I wouldn't say that.
Ancestrally, I'll let you know. And where are your people from?
What do you mean?
Ancestrally, where are your people from?
Oh, they're from Italy.
Okay. Turn of the century.
They're all
Little
about
Italy. Turn of the century. Little Italy. From the 1880s to the 1910s. Italian immigrants. Those women had multiple children. Were they working in those tenements? In those, come on, were those women working? Come on, Sopranos.
And look at you. You're average at best.
Come on, Meadow. You know what I'm talking about. Italian women worked.
Yeah.
And they had more kids. And they built the family. You want to be Carmela up in this bitch. I don't want to have to work. Tony, go to work. No, you're going to be Artie Bucco's chick. You're going to be the maitre d' at the restaurant. Huh?
That's not true. I want to financially build myself up as well.
Oh, my God, you're a barber.
Why? Why do you say
Adriana,
that?
you're a barber. You're a barber. No offense, man. You're a barber.
I mean, I'm trying to get into real estate, so
That's
how?
fine. You know, if I had a man sitting here talking about I'm a barber, but you're not getting into real estate, you don't understand. You're not tuned into the punchline of the jokes because this is real. They really believe that they can get into real estate. Miss Henry, listen to what I'm saying. They really believe that they can get into real estate. That's why I was telling these women. That's why I talk about the attorney and the realtor. It's real estate, some sort of entrepreneurialism, which is the magical voodoo that's supposed to elevate them from middle class to luxury or rich lifestyle. But you said at the end of the day, man, that if a man can't if I have to work as much or more than having a husband and children, it's worth it. I'd rather be single. Thank you for being honest, but that makes you a modern woman. So,
I mean, not necessarily true, because I'm thinking about the struggles that mothers go
well, it
through.
doesn't matter. 73% of mothers in this country work full or part-time. So I don't know why you modern ass women feel like you should all be stay-at-home wives when you didn't get married at 19 and a virgin. Shut up.
Not necessarily that, but I would like to be at home and
I don't
raise
care.
my kids.
I get what you would like to have to do, but you didn't choose that life when you were young. You didn't choose that life when you're young and virginal. You can't do that at 30 and want your price. You could have did that when you were 18 to 22. You can't do it now. We won't do it. Men won't do it. Your head is cut off. It's just not going to happen. And men are like, why should we pay young virgin bride prices for women who are at the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all aren't even trying to make fair deals. So here's the marketplace. Men think like I do. Shout out to my Italian brothers, because I know they think like me. Fucking forget about it. I know. Anyway, if you don't get married, okay, are you going to have your $2.4 million that you're going to need to retire on from age 65 to 85? 2.4 million cash. Cash. Not in investments, not in cash. You're going to need that.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have it.
I don't know.
No, you're not. Because you cut hair. Because if you could be a barber and make that kind of money, I'd want to be a barber. Because it's low.
Well, what if I invest in real estate and make
Where's the money going to
that
come
way?
from to invest in real estate, man?
Well, I have an inheritance.
Okay, so your daddy.
No.
How much of an inheritance we talking?
No, I already have an inheritance. My
okay,
mom.
how much of an inheritance we talking about? 7 figures, 6 figures, 8 figures?
About 80,000.
I mean, that's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot, okay? And this is why I focus on the fact that this is a modern woman problem. You ladies have been separated from us as men, and you guys wanted to be independent, to make your own decisions, and now you're out here with no long-term plan, no real financial literacy, and y'all all talking buzzwords. Cryptocurrency, real estate, investment, stocks, and that ain't your real life. Name me 6 companies you're invested in. Name me 6 Fortune 500 companies. What are you invested in right now?
Oh no, I'm saying invest in real estate, like properties. Like when I haven't started.
Yet. Okay. So you're talking about flipping homes.
I haven't started yet.
So this is why when I did that show, The Lion's Den, and I said there's no such thing as free money. Real estate is supposed to work this way. I take cash and I go invest it in real estate, and it's a casino machine. And I put in cash and out comes profit. There's no cost. There's no loss. Then I'm supposed to take it, flip it. It's supposed to be better than the dope game. Man, it sounds crazy. If you could take $80,000 and turn it into this, you know how many people will go out and get 80 grand and invest in real estate if it was just that simple. All my realtors and all my people who have property, I own property. I talk to, it doesn't work this way, but it's the thing that's been told to women. You can invest in real estate or property or crypto, like there's no cost to this stuff. Like it's just, I take it there and out comes magic.
No, that's not really, because I went to school for real estate, like to be a real estate agent. I mean, that's my way of building that money up.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna
Well,
take
if
me a
that's
while
the
to get
the
there.
case, I want you to. If that's the case, then I'll need you to just go through IG and go through LinkedIn and see how many women who are realtors, and see how many of them have going to have $2.4 million retired on. Man, I'm trying to be as delicate, but you want. This is why I can speak about this so well. They really believe this stuff. I got a real estate license, which is a license to just print money. You're a barber. You're a barber, and my point is, if you ladies and women like yourself don't figure out how to come into agreement with the man that's on your sexual marketplace level, lower your standards, make a good deal, and stay in a relationship, we should have no sympathy that you end up homeless. Elderly and homeless. You are still at the age to where you still have a chance to get your shit together. Danger zone! And for you, just like most women, it means a husband and being a wife to him and making children for both of you and learning to work with a man and be with him for a lifetime. You're not a 10%, 3%, 1% earner. You're a middle class earning woman.
Yeah.
You can't be free, separated. You need a man. And you better do something about it before you hit 30, because especially on your side of the planet, after 30, the numbers start to change. These over on here, a lot of sisters like black don't crack. Well, shit changes on your side. The wall is real. And I don't know if you date out. Do you date, or do you prefer your husband to be Italian?
No, not necessarily.
Was your last boyfriend Italian?
No. He was Spanish. He wasn't Italian.
All right. Well, my point is, people in the middle have always had to get together for survival.
Mm-hmm.
Even Italian Americans, you had to the family. You can't survive out here by yourself. You'll make enough money to invest in real estate. $80,000, all it takes is another pandemic or a downturn, or 2008 when we had a financial crisis. You lose all your money, then where are you going to go? Family, man, is your protection in this system. Where in the world, I'm going to wrap it up after this, where in the world, in the animal kingdom or whatever, do you see solitary single females surviving and thriving by themselves? Single, solitary females in nature surviving by themselves.
I would say just the ones that make a lot of money.
In nature. The animal kingdom.
Yeah. Oh, no, not at all.
No.
Yeah. No.
Right. You're not meant to be by yourself. You're meant to be the support system. They help me.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, appreciate it. This was a good conversation. These are two long ones, but two good ones. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Guys, you know, it doesn't always have to be contentious, man. It doesn't. It really doesn't. But that's what I say. It's not a black woman thing. It's a modern woman thing. I got a job. I can do real estate. I can do crypto. I can invest. I'm like, all right. So we got to keep these under 2 hours, right at 2 hours, guys. So just like on YouTube, I'm keeping the shows lower. Now let me check to see if anybody came in. I really don't understand, but she said it. It was like, okay. I would rather, if I gotta do all that shit to have a husband and kids, I'd rather do nothing. A freight broker.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
If
Okay,
you understand what that is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I see that you're pretty good in sales. I wonder, can you kind of help me like kind of sell myself better? I got
No. Okay, what's the ultimate question though? This is about what I'm talking about. 18 to 29, Esquire phase of life. So do you have an ultimate question, or are you trying to become a better person for your business?
Basically become a better person. But the thing is, I kind of took the hard route. I sacrificed everything to get where I'm at.
Okay.
I got a family with me. I got a girlfriend now.
Okay.
I got a second question I asked about that. I got a girlfriend too.
Okay, I don't understand the question. I think the question you said is how to sell yourself better.
Okay, so I put it like this. It's kind of hard for me to find freight brokers information on YouTube. You know how to find YouTube to better yourself without putting the money behind myself, because I'm kind of like, I'm unemployed. I just started a business, and the only money I got behind me is my girlfriend. And I don't want to like...
Hold on. You invested all your money into starting this business?
Basically, yeah. I used to be a...
And you're unemployed? And you're unemployed?
Yes, sir. I kind of sacrificed everything to get one.
Hold on.
Okay, my bad.
How long have you been doing this business?
I just started. And
what does that mean? What does that mean?
3 months. 3 months
And
ago.
you've been unemployed for how long?
Ooh, close to almost a year. It's been kind of hard to get everything together.
What city do you live in?
I moved from Birmingham, Alabama to Houston, Texas.
Sir, this is unacceptable.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you didn't come here looking for sympathy.
Oh, no. Heck no.
Do you have both your limbs?
Yes, sir.
Then why don't you have a job?
Because so long story short, I used to be
No long story. Dude, you're 29 years old saying I'm a freight broker and I've invested.
No, I'm 27. Yeah.
27, whatever. You've used words like invest in business. You're unemployed living off your girlfriend.
Now, I use stock options, but I made good money off stock options, but at the same time, I lost a lot of money because I get a little greedy from here and there, but it kind of helped out too. So it's kind of been like from stock options from that and some money too.
How much you earning a month?
Ooh, shit. About under 1,000, depending on how.
Then don't tell me damn thing about stock options. Negro, you need a job.
Yes, sir.
Get off YouTube, get off Instagram, get off TikTok, get up your ass and go the fuck to work.
Yes, sir.
No, there ain't nothing else to say. And she must not have a daddy. Because if she had a daddy, no, he can't be about shit because he couldn't be around my damn daughter.
I mean, I'm the one that...
I don't want to hear it. Why'd I do that? Because, guys, look, we got to call bullshit when we see it. Starting a business, but unemployed, earning less than $1,000 annual on the internet. You got to get out and make money to invest in yourself and to increase your competency. And you got a girlfriend. We all know he's using his penis. I don't think you should be fucking with that when you're broke. You can't afford the outcomes if it happens.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right.
What do you got for me?
Oh, well, we were just watching your YouTube channel, and we're watching the one where you talk about our model women, Walking Dead.
The Walking Dread, not dead.
The Walking Dread. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Okay. Did you watch the entire video or just part of it?
Good question. I'm only about a third way in.
So what do you think about what do you think on the topic?
You're absolutely correct. Women are dreading getting older. As a 33-year-old, I feel like it's a lot of pressure right now. Opposed to when I was in school, working. I mean, I always thought, oh, yeah, I'll get married, or yeah, it'll come. But definitely once you hit the 33 to 35 range, it hits you hard.
Do me a favor, hold your phone still. What state are you in?
I'm in New Jersey. Well, I'm an entrepreneur model.
When you were young, what age did you think you'd be married by?
By 30. I mean,
What do you
I
think? Why do you think that didn't happen?
honestly, it was location and options. And
What does that mean?
well, at the time, at 30, I was finishing up my master's in the middle of nowhere
Oh,
with
you said you're an entrepreneur and a what?
and a model.
A model?
Mhm. A plus size. But then I took a break. I did take about 3-year break between the classes and doing my thesis to graduate.
You said you're a plus size model?
Yes.
I'm always fascinated as to why college and careers, even high level careers, don't seem to keep other races women from marrying. Geography, none of this stuff seems to keep other women from getting married. Why do you think black women just readily, why do you think, because I hear this from black women often, it's because I was in school. And I'm like, well, Becky was in school and Becky went to the Mayo Clinic. Now, she's a surgeon with a husband and 4 kids.
Right.
So is it really school?
It's school. It's definitely school. I have a Caribbean background, and my father, ever since I was little, he's like, school, school, school. Don't worry about anything else. As long as you have your education, no one can take anything from you. So it's kind of like pressure to secure that before anything else.
But other people can go to school and have educational focused backgrounds. I have friends from Pakistan, from the Middle East, and they're all about that, but they still get married.
That's true.
So I'm not hearing why education is doing. Is it really education? Okay, that was a long. What's your long relationship?
2 years.
How long ago was that?
2 solid years. That was 4 years ago.
All right. You have any brothers?
No.
Okay. So you're an only child?
No, I'm a middle child of 3 girls.
Okay, 3 girls. Okay. This explains more. Any of your sisters married?
My older sister's married.
So it's reasonable to say growing up you did not learn how to serve a man.
Oh, I did. Absolutely did.
You did or did not?
I did. You said to serve a man?
Well, let me explain what I mean. If you had brothers in the house and your mother cooked, your mother would serve your father, and whether your brothers were older or younger, you would serve them. When the dinner was done, your mother would clear your father's plate. The women would clear the men's plates.
You're right. You're right.
You had no men in the house, so it was all female energy and a father.
A lot, yeah.
Well, and he, no disrespect to your father, but he panicked and said, y'all need to get educations because I can't afford to take care of all of y'all. That's what tends to happen when you have a bunch of girls. You got to get a job because I can't pay for it, instead of telling you, go find a husband and build a life with somebody so I can have some sons and some help.
Yeah. You're right. I would say my options as far as what I'm looking for wasn't available.
What are you looking for?
You know, intellectual brother, ambitious, family.
How tall are you?
I am 5'5".
You know what's coming next? Dress size?
I wear 22.
All right.
Yeah, I'm juicy. I already know that.
That's not the word I would use. See, and I gotta be honest, man. What options? And how can I say this in the night? Can I just be direct?
Absolutely, I already know.
Well, what options does a woman who's a dress size 22 can you command?
I mean, it's all.
I said, what? It's all about what?
How you carry it as well.
Ma'am, you're 5'5".
Yeah.
And what's the most you've ever weighed?
350.
And a woman is 5'5", should be 125 pounds. You are almost 3 times, at your height, you are almost 3 human beings.
No, that's not my current weight though. I've
I
lost.
said at your height.
Okay, but that's not.
350 and 3 times 125 is 375. At your height, you are almost 3 women. And what I'm asking in the nicest, most gentle way possible is what kind of options can a woman who is 350 pounds or thereabout think she can demand?
I just want to clarify that my biggest weight is 350, but that's not my current weight.
Okay, ma'am, how much do you weigh now?
Currently, I'm 250.
Okay, not much. Okay, it's an improvement,
Absolutely.
but it is still. I'm just leave it alone. But what I don't understand is how you could say education is what kept you from marriage when most people would say it. Hold on.
Okay.
Most people would not say school and geography. Most people would point to your weight.
Oh, yeah, I know.
But that's not what you said. You said school.
For me personally, I feel like I
No, man, that's not what it was. And you're an educated woman. And you're sitting here trying to tell me that it wasn't the fact that there were men in college, there were men around you, ma'am, you were too big for anybody to really seriously consider you.
Right.
So telling yourself it was school
is
delusional.
That makes sense.
But what's troubling is that I had to pull that out, and at 33, you can't be honest with that.
Oh, no. I accept that. But
you accept what I said, but it's not what you openly admitted. It's the point. I mean, it's pretty clear. Why aren't you married? Well, I think it's geography and.
Well, I have options to get married, but I just didn't take them.
Right. Options, but let's also be honest, the kind of man you say you want, you don't have.
Well, I'm dating now, so.
But the kind of man you say you want, you don't have.
I do have now, but I'm not married yet.
You say you want an intelligent and ambitious man. Why? Why is ambition important?
Ambition is important because it shows me where you want to go and how you process life and the things that you want to achieve.
You want children?
Absolutely.
How many?
At least 2.
And what does your doctor say about that?
It's very possible.
And how long have you been at 250?
For about 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I believe that the truth is that many Black women have let themselves go to the point to where, honestly, I can get up 300 plus pounds, which is why Spelman got rid of all their college athletics, because they saw so many women coming to college in your height, weight, and not really giving a damn.
Yeah.
And taking your prime years at 300 plus pounds, prioritizing everything other than your weight, and by extension, being attractive to a man, you put yourself in a position where you have to provide for yourself. You need a man who's an above average earner. You do?
Wait, say it again?
You need a man who's an above average earner.
As long as we have the things that we need, like, I don't need an above average earner.
What is an average earner?
An average earner would be about $80,000.
Do you care if he's Black or not?
Yes, I do. I would say no, but I do care.
Okay. Well, what percentage of Black men do you think earn $80,000?
Say it again?
What percentage of Black men in this country do you think earn $80,000?
Probably 45%.
Yeah, 15, 1 5.
Jeez. Mm-hmm.
So they're not nearly. So if you need a man to make 80,000, the chance you need to cut what you. That just see what I mean by being diluted. You think the average man earns $80,000 in this country, and the average black man earns 42.
Well, I haven't had a problem with coming in contact with those people.
Yeah, but we're not. See, I
But
don't really concern myself with coming into contact with, hooking up, dealing. I keep score on marriages because that's one of the convenient highs that a lot of sisters like to tell themselves, because I can date men, have sex with men, interact with men on this level, that it's just like being married to it, and it's absolutely not. So what I've showed you tonight, ma'am, is you don't really have a clue what's going on out here with men, which explains why you got to hold on to this one, because I'm assuming he earns $80,000 or more. Does he?
yeah.
All right. Because if you don't have him, that means you got to go back out here in the market, right?
In a pandemic, right?
Yeah, right. And I can tell you this: the men, black men who earn what you're talking about, are not looking for women that weigh more than them.
Are you sure? I'm just kidding. I'm trying to keep it light. I don't want it to be too heavy.
I want it to be realistic, though, ma'am. And you sisters, you act like that this is a game, and life is not a game.
No, I totally understand. I understand.
I'm not doing this to waste my time at midnight. I mean, I got other shit I could do.
I mean, you clicked on me.
All right, and I'm doing. You know what? We get what we reflect. And this is why I find it difficult to feel sorry for women like yourself. Because even though we're trying to have the conversation, you want to keep it light. I understand you want to keep it light, man, but there's something to be said for in a pandemic and this and that. You know, I hope you get what you want out of life. I really do. But I also, more than that, I hope men get what they want out of life. And no, men don't go out and become the best version of themselves, to put themselves in the top 15% of earners to get women who are 250, 300 pounds. They don't do that. All right, you have a good night.
Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yeah.
What do you think about what I'm saying? Would you quit your full-time job to work part-time for your man?
I would.
Are you married or are you single?
I'm single, dating, but single.
Okay. Do you want to get married?
I do.
All right. When was your last relationship?
I'm currently in a relationship.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, and what do you do for a living?
I'm an accountant.
Oh, perfect. 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 All right. So how long you guys been together?
We started dating in April. I definitely need to take that leap. I'm in New York. He's in Atlanta.
Hey,
Um,
I know you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me hold on. You New York, and Houston, or Houston, LA, and Chicago are ground central for pretty professional paralyzed women. I could get rich on talking about y'all alone. All you want to be wives stuck on either coast, up here and down here. Why you
right.
go ahead. I can finish the rest of your story. You need to take that leap and do what? Move to him?
Yes,
Why
absolutely.
does he want you to be with him?
Does he want me? Yes.
Yeah. So why don't you
Yes,
come?
yes.
Why don't you come?
I'm coming.
We'll let you in.
I was a little hesitant at first, and we had this discussion because I worked in corporate. I worked for a big four accounting firm. So,
Okay.
I heard you when you said we would put in the work I put in the work for 2 years to get that opportunity with no
Mm-hmm.
guarantee, right? I
Yeah.
got there, it wasn't for me. But then I had this, not so much the boss chick, but like the entrepreneurial. And I thought that my success was wrapped into what I could do. I met this amazing man who he's a visionary. He's a boss
Mm-hmm.
for sure. And he was like, we are going
I can complete your sentences because I've had the same conversation. I can't be your friend, or we either one or the other. And I'm gonna
right.
tell you something. Let this be your God induced moment. He's serious. He will leave you. We will leave you. It will hurt us, but we will leave you, and you'll regret it.
No,
Because
absolutely.
finding a man who was willing to move you down from New York to Atlanta to employ you to put all that up front, he's throwing caution to the wind. Fuck the big four. You could always go
Right.
back. If not,
Oh,
tax
I don't
season
want to
comes around every year. You can do H&R Block taxes. You can find some shit to do in Atlanta. It ain't like you moving
Yeah,
to
I have my own
Tuscaloosa.
practice now. So I'm
What?
super flexible.
So
But
what?
he said
So when you coming?
April.
All right.
Yeah. But I think I just wanted to add this. I think a lot of times, especially women my age, when we do kind of clutch onto our career, I think the thing is not so much the man, because I heard some other ladies, it's like if they could trust the man, or I think the
Mm-hmm.
thing is we don't really trust ourselves to make a good
Mm-hmm.
decision. We've
Mm-hmm.
had so many things where either family, especially like my grandpa, he has in the past, he's been my person, may he rest in
Mm-hmm.
peace. He said, don't go here, but go here. And I've gone against that. And
Mm-hmm.
then you know, come back. And I think the thing is, it's like you think it's about the man, but it's about your decisions. And like we
Mm-hmm.
don't trust ourselves to make the decision that this is going to be it. And so you kind of come in with one foot in the door and one foot out just in case. But like I said, I had went through a 2-year process to get my position. And
Dear,
after like
I am
2
trying my
years,
best to not cut you off because I have heard this story. I have lived this story. I've seen this story.
yeah,
I know it's the fear. It's the because here's the thing.
in our
You,
decisions.
you it's the fear of success because you are about to win and you don't want to win and then lose it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But you're
Yeah,
going to have to. You said you're coming. It's sure you're coming.
I'm coming.
Then,
Absolutely. I mean,
then
because this is it. I'm 35.
well,
My
my
birthday's
point
next
is
month.
now you have the now you're ready to start living the rest of your life. You had to put 2 years in and all that other kind of stuff. Those skills and that knowledge is transferable. Now it'll be
Absolutely.
transferred to you guys instead of the big four.
Right.
Let me give you an example. I worked in corporate America and I sold in excess of $45 million worth of stuff, right? If I had done that for myself, I'd at least kept 10%. But everything that we give to these companies, they give us a check. And once it's over, we're the ones that are connected to them. They ain't connected to us like that.
Right.
So I'm glad you're coming in April. Yeah, I'm gonna check on you
No,
because
you
I'm
were
quite because
helping.
especially in New
If it
York,
wasn't for you,
there's a
was
lot of
that?
women who are willing to tell you to backslide and stay, girl. You don't know. Are your friends
I only
supportive
talk
of
to
your
my married
decision?
girlfriends now. When
Huh?
it comes to love, I only talk to my married girlfriend.
Thank you. Thank you. See, like I said, I know New York, LA, and Chicago. I know the situation too easy. And Houston, pretty professional paralysis. You have so many beautiful professional women who want to be wives who are stuck in these places. I, People think I make this shit up, and I'm talking about you. I'm talking about women
No,
like you
absolutely.
because I see it. So I'm glad you were willing to make the decision to get into the next phase of your life. And the funny thing is, 2 years from now, you're gonna be sitting back looking, saying, "Man, I wish I'd have did it sooner."
But I think I just wanted to add this. I think a lot of times, especially women my age, when we do kind of clutch onto our career, I think the thing is not so much the man, because I heard some other ladies, it's like if they could trust the man. Or I think the thing is we don't really trust ourselves to make a good decision. We've had so many things where either family, especially like my grandpa, he has in the past, he's been my person, may he rest in peace. He said, don't go here, but go here. And I've gone against that. And then you know, come back. And I think the thing is like, you think it's about the man, but it's about your decisions. And like, we don't trust ourselves to make the decision that this is going to be it. And so you kind of come in with one foot in the door and one foot out just in case.
Are your friends supportive of your decision?
Girlfriends now.
Huh?
When it comes to love, I only talk to my married girlfriend.
Thank you. You are dying working for your abusive boyfriend. Your toxic, abusive boyfriend is killing you. That's your job. Are jobs killing our black women? Are jobs killing our single black women?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Should they quit these jobs?
Absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Should they learn how to apologize and fix the shit that they fucked up?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Should they stop worrying about what their friends or single friends and everybody else says and learn how to humble themselves to the men that can help them not be killed by their relationships, their toxic, abusive boyfriends, which are their jobs?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Will they live a better quality of life after they decide to go ahead and change their mindset and choose to actively work with and build with the thorough black man?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
If she chooses not to do this, will she die alone with her dog?
Absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Did modern feminism screw black women over and leave them holding the bag?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
When in doubt, what should you as a woman say to your man? When in doubt, what should you say to him?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
And if women start doing these things, black women in particular, will we have better outcomes in the black community, better families, better results for little boys, little girls, and an overall more enjoyable and happy and fruitful experience on this little time we have on the planet?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Thank you, thank you, Jack. God damn it! Oh my God! Oh. Okay. So there was Jarvis. And what was it after Jarvis became Vision? Was it Vanessa? I need an assistant. So, well, I want to call her Janice, not Janice. Janice, Jarvis, Vanessa. I want to call her Siri or Alexa. Come up with an assistant name. If I get an assistant, so I can just say, Janice, you gonna work? Are you gonna do your job today?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, that's the perfect question. The perfect yes, absolutely, yes, absolutely. Yes.
Holy shit! I'm going to hell. I am going to hell. You guys should stop this. Shout out to Big Shirley. I'm going to hell. All right, y'all, I got to get up out of here. It's been good. It's been great. But you guys know how we do this. Till the next time, how it is. Peace. Your Godfather is gone.